Rich man, you're not acting like a real man. You see it? Rich woman, remember you are the mother of the nation. And when I know, I'm already ready wrong. Me say, why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no got children. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no children. Everywhere around the world, me say it have a ghetto. No make them trick you when you sip and television, you know. I get to you, them just not have it everywhere that we go. And if we hustle the grass, them try to lock we up. Look what them do to Bojo Bant and chill him touchy yo. Him did that also feed the people, them in the ghetto. And shoot him burn the batty boy and tell them self Lego. Them lock him in a jail house. Tell me say why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no got children. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no children. I think the earth would have be better if we sharing it, no. And me say go down in a ghetto and suffer it, no. I only make the bombs and guns and ammunition, no. And still a slave we, I think say we no know it, no. Me can't wait and get to you, them feel united, no. Lift up your head, open up your eyes and realize it, no. Just meditate and just relax and we'll vibe, no. No make Babylon come and take away your life, you know. Me say why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no got children. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no children. You know want share but you want capture. Babylon, you a move like a gangster. Rastafari, yes, is the answer. Burn them out and me see say them a gangster. Them use up a more things say with them can check. When Rastafari prophesies this, the Queen of England thinks that she not in a it. The whole of Rome a go down in a it. Me say why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? I must say you want no got children. Why do you don't want to share your wealth? Go down and get to find somebody help. Why do you don't want to share your wealth?
Hi, this is Matthew Arrington at No Offense. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, as promised, we're going to bring you the live interview with Russ Powerful. We're very blessed to have this brother with us today. So we're going to go ahead and sit down and ask some questions and get to know him as an artist as well as his music. If you haven't already heard his music, you're in for a treat. That was him you're listening to in the beginning. The name of Wealth was the name of the song. And at the end, stay tuned for the 1 minute. If you haven't heard it, man, you're going to love it. You're definitely going to want to put it in your library. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get into it, man. How you doing, Ross? We're live, boss.
How you doing, boss?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I definitely thank you again for stopping by the show and taking the time out. I know you're a busy man, especially making that good music that you do, man. I appreciate you once again for taking that time out, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it if you don't mind. And you ready to hop into this interview?
Definitely.
All right. First and foremost, man, you know, how long have you been at your craft, boss? I mean, obviously you could tell when you hear your music, you've been doing this for, you know, you seem seasoned. Like you definitely tell that you've been, you didn't wake up one day and did this. Your music sounds like you've definitely invested a lot of time into it. So how long have you been at the craft?
Well, I've been at it for a while now, since like 2009. But I always loved music growing up as a kid, you know?
For sure. Okay. When was the and like you said, I know a lot of musicians fall in love with music as you know when they first hear it. When do you say that you actually decided to pursue it professionally? Like when was the moment you made that switch to just liking music to you know what this is what I want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I learned music. Well, I have a good friend. To me, is like a brother, Ross Fraser Jr., Philip Fraser's son. And, he was staying with me for a while and he teach me music. And he tell me you need to do music. And from that was like 2009, 2010. And everything I've been doing from then was just naturally learning and teaching myself because I don't get any really teaching or instruction towards the music than what Rasphase have done. And from there I take it and I said, well, I'm not going to be ready until I set a foundation. So the foundation is set right now. And right now it's all about set my team and pick my right team, the right people am around me. With no jealousy or bad mind, because you can't go on a journey with bad mind and for distract you along the way. So all I need right now is just my team so I can put in the work.
I definitely understand. Yeah, having that right support system around you, dude, is everything. So I definitely understand where you're coming from as far as that. It seems like when you have the right people in place, you actually feel inspired. You want people that are gonna bring a peace of mind to you, not more stress and more problems. I'm with you 100% there in that aspect. Um, as far as do you take time to write, like do you set aside time to write, or when you get inspired, or you get that motivation, you get that urge, do you have to like sit in front of a mic as soon as you get that, or how does your creative process work?
Well, to be honest, I mean, as long as I'm in a comfort zone or I'm in somewhere that I can hear my voice, it's always ready. I'm just always ready. It's
Always.
never hesitation. It's just always music is just always like fighting me to do it. So it's just me been avoiding music for the longest. Because again, as I said, the surrounding, and I want to make sure I have the right surrounding in my present. I don't want just any and anyone in my present along my journey.
I definitely understand, man, and not everyone deserves to be there too. So I understand. So, what would you say is your and those darkest of times when you may not feel like hitting the studio at that time, or writing, or maybe you've got too much going on in life. What is your motivation that pulls you back to the music? What is it that inspires you to take that emotion and put it in your songs?
Well, to be honest, everything, every push and every step I take is from the Almighty first and first. No? So it's like, me not gonna really say it's anything else. The Almighty, He trying everywhere to give me every music equipment, even when I don't want it. He always find a way to make me have it. You know what I mean? And my friend in Georgia, Ross Fraser, again, as I said, for the longest, him always beg me from 2010. He keep on asking me and begging me. Just voice one song for my powerful, just one more on your voice. And 2020, around January, him call me, February, and him beg me again. Him say, yo, Ja, please, me, I beg you, just voice one song for me. You see me? He's a brother to me and he always believe in me. And I just do what he said. And I see the reaction of it right now. Like it's doing 40,000 views and more right now on YouTube. So I have to give thanks again. And as I said, the praises is going to the Almighty. I don't need it. Everything is just need to give it unto the Almighty because everything what I am doing is the Almighty.
For sure, man. And like you said, 40,000 views, man. That's no small feat, man. In case you guys are, like I said before, you haven't heard 1 minute. You got homework, man. Like the kids out of school, you got homework. You definitely. We're gonna let you hear it at the end of the show. But I know after you hear it, you're gonna want to put this in your library. You instantly relate to it. You instantly can understand exactly what the song is saying as far as speaking to life. It's just an awesome song in my opinion, man. At this point, Ross, have you done any live performances?
Well, I've done one way back in well, I think it was 2010 or 11. Yeah, I do one somewhere in Baltimore, and that was a great show. For my first show, it was a great show. Never nervous, and it was. I mean, everything was excellent to me. You know.
Gotcha. So when you went before you went on the show and during the show, you were right in your element. You didn't feel any kind of nerves, bugs, or nothing. Everything was just exactly how you wanted it.
Well, to be honest, I do have no fear in what I do. You feel me? And when it comes on to performance, I know I have it. Is one person in the world I see can top my performance. I believe in my brain, my events, and it's Ghost. Not even Beanie Man. Beanie Man is the best at dancehall, what them say in performance. But to me, not even Beanie Man can perform like me. You know what I mean? They're not giving the people them what they want, and it's just time now for me just show the world what it is.
For sure, for sure. So if you guys get a chance to see this brother in person, you definitely need to take that opportunity. Um, I know everybody aspires to be the greatest of all time at their craft. You know
I don't
who?
want to be the greatest. I don't want to be the greatest. All I want to do is just please the people and do good music. I don't have to fire a shot in none of my song.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So who are some people that you believe may have influenced your particular style of delivery or your type of the kind of way that you have your cadence as far as your music? Is it straight to Is there anybody that you like listening to or anything on the side?
Well, I listen to any music as long as it's good music. I don't have no preference in artists. When I was growing up, though, I mean, I used to Bounty Killer was my artist and always be my artist. But I mean, I used to beat boy in school, and we used to clash. You have Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, and I always the killer. But along my journey, I see that music is way bigger than just killing, killing, killing in music. And I have many songs like right now. I have a song coming soon. Also, tell them say I don't have to fire any shot on any track to prove that I'm hot. You know what I mean? So everyone feel like they have to fire gunshot or do this or do that, and you know what I mean? Well, when that time come and who feel like they want the shine, they will get a run for their money. But for right now, I do have to fire shot.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, you definitely hit on an important part. I feel with what you said in the music. Like right now, there definitely seems to be a trend of what I call gangster music, as far as everyone wants to be that tough guy. So I definitely admire what you do as far as taking a different avenue and putting some love in the world, man. That's important to me. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? So if you can collab with any artist, is there anyone that you would prefer to work with?
As I said again, to be honest, I think I'm the changes in dancehall and in music, period, because there's no one that whereas as long as they are doing music and they're straight and no shakiness in them, I willing to do music. You know what I mean? It's no you is not on my level. I willing to help people. You know what I mean? It's not just for me. The world is big, and every one of us have a space out there somewhere. You know what I mean? To go sit and take care of these people, as in sing for them. So me now watch who want to be on top or who are run down number one position. All I want to do is please the people, and now is my time, and I gonna take it.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. And I agree with you, man. It is your time as far as your music, man. Is there one place that you would Is there one place that you would like to perform? Like if you could have your pick, is there a specific place that you would love to do a show at?
Well, I can say it like this: it's no special place, but I know one thing. Every one of my music, especially when I'm doing music, making my song, is like I always picture myself in front of millions of people, always on a stage. So I don't know how a next person build their song or create. You know, with me, I naturally just picture myself in front of a bunch of people. So I never have any scared of what I do. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay. Uh, what is your favorite song to perform?
My favorite
Or is there
song.
is there something in your library as far as is there a favorite in your library, a personal favorite of yours in your library?
Of mine, I mean, all my songs are favorites to me, to be honest. Like, I got many songs that people even don't even know what's coming right now. Because I have songs like My God is Real, My Faithful God. I have many things to come, but as I said, the team and the team is very important at this point in my life. So, it's me alone, and I've been doing everything, try my best to do everything, promote myself, you know what I mean? So it's not like I have no one at all, it's just me. But for right now, I know I have someone in mind, and I already talk with them, and so I see where I'm gonna take this to another level.
We definitely looking forward to see what big things you have in store, Russ. Let's say you wake up tomorrow, and this is our no offense, what I call a no offense banger. We have to ask every artist this, man. Let's say you wake up tomorrow, and your phone rings. It's the best call of your entire career, and it's your world. We just live in it. We just want to know who's on the phone, and how does that conversation go?
Who's on the phone? Who's on the phone at this time? To be honest, it must be the Almighty. Me, I tell you the honest truth, cause I mean, to what's going on in this world today, I don't happy or wish to speak with anyone else but the Almighty. So there's no one but the Almighty to me.
I
No
understand.
one. It doesn't matter how big they could have be Jay-Z, it could have be Beyonce. It doesn't matter. People doesn't frighten me, or you know what I mean. I'm not one of those people who frighten for things. So I've been there and done. I'm good. I've been there and done that. So you know,
I do, but one thing
certain things don't really matter. I'm not that type who just wishing. I'm never a wisher. I do things. You feel me?
I
I
got you.
never wish. I have a friend, he used to wish, him and his wife just wish all the time, sitting home and just wish about this house, that house. And I just tell him, look, you and your wife dream too much. I am a doer, and I just get up and I go do what I have to do. You know, that's just me. So I don't watch what people have to do or how what people. I never jealous of people, never. So I have to get what I have to get.
I was gonna say the one thing I can feel about you, boss, is you do seem like you definitely have initiative. You seem like the kind of person that you set a goal and you attack it till you reach that goal, and then you set another goal, man. So what are some things that you hope to take care of in the next 5 years, or what are some things that where's a place that what are some things you hope to accomplish, in 5 years time?
Well, in 5 year time, I hope to accomplish, a lot of foundation, a lot of business. So when I dead and gone, my generation of who I care about and family and children, even the stranger them, as long as someone in my family know someone, they shall be a part of my legacy. So I don't really care. My legacy shall share. Yeah. I don't care about that. You can't carry anything when we're dead and gone. We can't carry not one thing. So we just have to just naturally just do the best while we're here. You feel me?
I definitely do, man. So these next questions, they're gonna be more of a personal type questions, like not so much as far as your artwork. These are more like what I call kickback on the couch questions. Just like everybody doesn't get your time. This is like their one-on-one time as far as to get to know you on a personal basis, man. So let's start off with what are your five top favorite movies? Are you a movie watcher or a show watcher? Do you have a top five?
Well, I watch movie, but I can't say, all right, my top, I can tell you this. My all-time movie, first coming to America, not coming to America, but when I first came to America, my favorite movie, always my movie, is How High, with Redman and Metal Man, How High.
For sure.
Yeah, that's always my favorite.
With that bufu, huh?
Yeah, How High is just one of them show. Yeah, because I love herb, and I'm a herbalist, so, you know.
For
Yeah.
sure. Have you now? Speaking of which, have you seen the new How High too with
That one is not. That one is. That one. First one. Second one is nothing to
we
me.
won't even
First
mention
one is
we won't even
very
mention
sad,
that
you know.
second one. You know what was so crazy about that second one, man,
Blazing
is
a Rasta.
it didn't seem like it followed anything to do with the first one at all.
Yeah, man.
Not at the school, not at
Give
nothing.
me
You know what I'm
light
saying?
and
Nothing to
just a
do
bit.
with like they weren't kids of the first people or nothing. It was
See
just
it,
a
you
whole
know.
completely different direction.
Yeah,
So
man. Me there.
yeah, so I definitely understand where you're coming there, man.
Hello?
What's yes, yeah, I can hear
Hold
you. Can
on,
you
I
hear
want
me?
to go on.
You
Put
got?
the volume there.
Can you hear me?
Nah, I hear you.
Okay, okay. What's something you can't go a day without doing?
Hold on. I think you. Oh, go on. Hold on. Let's try this.
Looks like we may have some.
Oh, me I hear you. Hold on. Me I hear you. I think my headset gone dead. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, what you saying now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you? Okay. Yeah, you can hear me good now.
Yeah, me I hear you good now.
Okay. I said, I was saying, well, as far as that High High movie too, I don't know if you heard me there. Well, they just went a whole different direction with that, man. They didn't even, reference the first one at all, huh?
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, I don't like that one.
Yeah, man, it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I laugh at DC Young Fly, but man, it wasn't. It just didn't pay any homage to the first one. It wasn't at school. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Sons or the first cast or nothing, man. It just wasn't like the
Yeah,
original.
you're good, man. Do what you want to do. Yeah, for real.
Okay. What's something that you can't go a day without doing, boss? Uh,
A day without doing smoking herb.
Man, I think a lot of our viewers can relate to you on that one, boss. Man, hey, people know me, man. I used to be a herbologist, man. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against it, man. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Smoke herb and give thanks all day long.
For sure, for sure. Okay. What would you say is the greatest struggle you've had to overcome thus far?
The greatest struggle. Well, my fear, you know. My fear. I don't have no fear anymore. Yeah, I used to have fear along, when I'm much younger and when I used to run a lot of risk and all of that. But I just don't have it. I do 8 months behind bars, and since that 8 months, I don't have fear anymore. The Almighty set me straight, and that's why I have to work for Him right now. And music need me at this point because the Almighty need to laugh. The Almighty need to just laugh in heaven wherever I'm at, and mankind not doing it. All they doing is violence. Who better? Who better? I don't need that title. The world will give me whatever title they want to give me, but I don't need it. All praises to the Almighty.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Okay. What's a food you couldn't live without, man?
Food. Oh, I couldn't live without. Well, them have a thing where them call name swim around.
You said swim around, swim around.
Yeah, swim around.
Can you describe that for me, man? That sounds like something I could probably get fat on. What is that?
Yeah, man, some swim around and some sip, some ital sip and swim around. Swim around, enough people call it a different name, but we call it swim around because we're Rasta.
Man, I'm gonna have to check that out, man.
Yeah, man, swim around a fish, man. People eat it, but I don't eat fish.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, swim around.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, I got you, man. If your life was a movie or a book, man, what would the title be to it?
Well, title of my movie will be The Struggle is Real.
That it is, man. That it is, man. For sure. Okay. I tell you what, man. How do you find time to balance music with everything else in life? Is it music is life right at this point, or is it like I said? Do you have to set aside time, or how do you manage as far as with if you're dating, or if there's things that you other obligations? Do you have any other business on the side, or how do you manage all the time, boss? How do you do it?
Well, I own my own little business, you feel me? So I still run that and find time for my music. And I mean, any woman going to be a part of my life, them have to love music and love the way how I do music because music need time and music take time. You understand?
For sure. Especially
Your
good.
woman have to be a part of it, yeah.
For sure, good music. One thing you said there for sure. Good music does take time, man. Good music
Yeah,
does.
man.
You got to pour your heart and soul into it, man, and you do that so well, boss. Um, it looks like we're wrapping up on our last couple questions here, man. But first and foremost, how can we follow more Ross Powerful? Like, how can the audience find you on social media? How can they find you on these platforms so they can follow your music? How can they make sure that we keep in touch with you, boss?
Well, everything for me is Ras Powerful, you know. The Ras spell RAS Powerful. And they can find me on all social platforms.
For sure. And if you don't mind me asking, dude, how did you get your name? Was it something that came to you, like, or was it something someone gave to you, or how did you get your name? Huh? I mean, because that name is obviously something that's catchy. It's definitely something that you remember. You know what I'm saying? So how did?
That's a good question, you know. That's a good question, and I have to give props to where it drew. You feel me? And as I said again, I have a brother from another mother, and the name of that brother is Ross Fraser, Philip Fraser's son. He's in Atlanta, Georgia, and he's the one who showed me a little about music and believe in me because him see me have a million voice and was there looking for name one day and he left and he come back and he said, you're powerful. And from he said, you're powerful, that's where he just said, that's your name. So from that day, I just work with it.
Man, it's fitting, man. That's why I had to ask. Like, it's fitting when I especially after hearing your music and meeting you, boss, man, your name fits, and I just wanted to make sure that we definitely touched on that origin. One of the biggest things, because I see you blowing up, man. Your numbers, your music is already doing numbers, and I see nothing but great things coming from you here. If time permits in the future, would you like to come on like if the opportunity was available, would you be willing to come back on the show and sit down with us and do an interview and talk about your growth from there and the journey?
Of course, always. One thing, you see in life, you have to appreciate the ones them who was there for you, especially in the beginning. And you are the first one reach out to me with an interview. And it's because I didn't see your message at the same time because people was just blowing up my phone and my messenger and everything. So, when I was actually promoting again and I run back into your message and I see it, I said interview, then oh, I didn't answer you. You know what I mean? So of course, I would definitely love to come. Looking forward to come through next time. Come sit in and we have a talk and a drink and have a proper show.
Man, I would love nothing better to do that with you, man. Sit down and talk about this good music you got coming for the world, man. And I want them to listen, and we definitely look forward to hearing that from you, boss. And we wish you luck, man. We wish you success, Ross. For the bottom of my heart, man, I thank you and I appreciate your time, boss, man. And again, I'm gonna let the audience go ahead and hear that 1 minute, man. So if they're not familiar, I mean 40,000, man. If you guys haven't heard it, you sleeping. You're sleeping, so we're gonna wake you up here in a minute. We're gonna let you hear it. And did you have anything else you wanted to say for us, Ross, before we go ahead and do that for him?
Well, they also need to look out for a new single also coming out from me and a friend in California, this white guy, and it's gonna be magnificent coming very soon.
Coming very soon. Okay.
Yeah, and I want to say to all the fans them and the audience who tuning in and watching, much love and respect, and take care of yourself in this time.
For sure, boss. Well, Ross, man, we definitely again thank you, man. We wish you have a great year, a great successful career, man, and we hope to see you soon, man. God bless and stay. Definitely, we'll stay in touch. Okay.
I appreciate it, boss man.
Thank you.
All right, take care, boss.
Take care.
Peace.
Thank thank you guys so much for tuning in again. That has been our interview with Ross Powerful. We definitely appreciate you for coming and tuning in, stopping by us here at No Offense. I'm going to let you hear this brother's music again, and it's catchy, man. It's definitely something. He's on to something. Again, we hope to see great things, just like every other artist we've had on the show. We expect great things. We hope to see you all at the top. Thank you for listening again. God bless.
Baby, next minute, man.
You fuss to fight, you love the quarrel over simple things. Not show the light, you start to shine, you think your shit and stink. Me want me sexy, come and tell me stop the cuddling. Make me have to wonder if I really answer in my milk. You know me love you from me heart, you want me everything. Me give you everything, me give you the Benz, me give you the ring. Me give you the house, me give you the land, me give you it all. I know you want to treat me like a win.
1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad. Say 1 minute.
Came to my attention, it looks like we just had a break, so I'm gonna go ahead and run that back one more time for you guys. Once again, this is Ross Powerful. 1 minute.
Oh yeah. Don't understand them little thing where we have 1 minute so we good, another minute so we sad. Don't understand them little thing where we have 1 minute so we give me up. 1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad. Say 1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad.
You fuss to fight, you love the quarrel over simple things. Not show the light, you start to shine, you think your shit and stink. Me want me sexy, come and tell me stop the cuddling. Make me have to wonder if I really answer in my milk. You know me love you from me heart, you want me everything. Me give you everything, me give you the Benz, me give you the ring. Me give you the house, me give you the land, me give you it all. I know you want to treat me like a win.
1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad. Say 1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad. Never fall in a love, man, stand up. You know the street keep me on. When me woman she a act like she rough. Me look a freak keep me on. Have a cat tip on the side when me a walk. Tell her back it up, you know she never act up. But me have me woman and me just when me a try wifey up, and she a come and tell me say time is up. 1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad. Say 1 minute we good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad.
If you don't, slow down, baby. If you don't, slow your rollin'. Be a fuss and fight, yeah, that a craziness. You know, say that the quickest way too late to race. Be a fuss and fight, yeah, that a craziness. You know, say that the quickest way too
1
late
minute
to
we
race.
good, baby. Next minute we mad. Next minute we mad. Say 1